Hey everybody, STUDmuffin here. If you're new to the channel, thank you for dropping by. Trying to build a wonderful community here. Speaking of community, I was wondering if the community should have a name. Something I've been kind of considering for a little bit. I don't know, considering the gaming channel is STUDmuffin. Kind of a little backstory on that. So the game channel name, STUDmuffin, comes from my old Xbox 360 gamer tag. It was called STUDmuffin. I remember old days playing Black Ops 2, playing zombies, playing Hijack, Nuketown, playing some Minecraft, bro. Those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. But yeah, so STUDmuffin was the original gamer tag, the first one I ever made for any console, because the 360 was the first console that I owned. So speaking of my gaming channel, my gamer tag, I was trying to think, could I do some sort of name based around my channel name? And I was thinking like, okay, so the name Muffin, you know, kind of where I got the name STUDmuffin from was like, so I go to the gym and stuff, and like I work out and stuff. So I'm like always trying to improve my fitness, you know, my confidence, etc. Trying to get after it. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, so that's where the stud comes from. Not that I'm like conceited or think that I'm anything special, but it was just kind of funny. And then the muffin part was because although I've been in the gym for years and years and years, I've always had a little bit of pudge. So the muffin, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in there killing it. I'm getting stronger, building some muscle, but still got a little pudge. So I'm a STUDmuffin. You know what I'm saying? Like just some positive self-talk, man. Definitely not trying to be arrogant or anything, but that's just kind of the little backstory on where the name come from. But I was sitting here thinking, I was like, man, if I did some sort of community name based on the word muffin, it could be like Muffin Family or Muffin Army. I don't know. Just brainstorming out loud here. But I figured I'd just run that by you guys. I might make a poll eventually in the future once I decide on what to, you know, some options there. But that's just two that come to my mind: Muffin Fam or Muffin Army. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah. If you got just a few seconds, go ahead and go down to the community poll on the community page and cast your vote. I'm going to let all my viewers decide on what campaign I'm going to play as next. And the 4 options are: number 1, Macedon; number 2 is going to be Armenia; 3 is Carthage; and 4 is Germania. So yeah, as soon as I finish with the Seleucid and the Julii campaigns, I'll be starting a new campaign with the winning option. So let's get into it without further ado. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. So this is huge. This is huge. So it's huge.
Let me tell you, folks, this is going to be huge, okay? This is the best thing you've ever seen, okay? If you look here at my capital, Vicus Shreki, you'll see that I'm building a monastery. It's going to be huge, I know, because you know why? Because it allows me to create paladins. Paladins, the best horsemen in the game, I'll tell you. Paladins are the best, the very best, the strongest. They're huge, okay?
And this will be done on the following turn, brother. My beautiful paladins, my Frankish paladins. I've longed for this day. My favorite cav in the game. But we shall have the opportunity to recruit them next turn. But I am recruiting Francisca Heerban. Pretty cool. I do actually like the original vanilla Rome skin for the Francisca Heerban, because they had like the blue colors and they look like some really cool axemen. These guys, I wasn't really big on the yellow color palette personally, just the whole design of them. Like I like the axe and stuff. I feel like they could have been a little more effort put into the shield design, just kind of bland, just the plain wood shield and the yellow, whatever you call that, turncoat, or I thought I said tourniquet. I hate that yellow tourniquet, but yeah, so I'm going to start a merch line, and it's going to be me selling tourniquets. All right, I'll slap my logo on a tourniquet real quick. For those of you that don't know what a tourniquet is, it's the wrap, I think. I could be wrong, but I think it's where you get like, you know, you get injured and the bleeding won't stop. So someone like applies a tourniquet, which is like where they wrap something around your arm or leg really tight to like cut off the blood. But anyway, all right, enough silliness. Let's get into it. So this army here is actually pretty dangerous. 2 Auxilia Platina, 1 Plumbatari, these mercenary veterani. Grawl Knights, brother. The strongest mercenary horsemen in the game. Not to mention Moorish mercenaries. Like, who in the world just has Moorish mercenaries here? Desert cavalry up in freaking Frankish territory. Like, what'd they do? Bring it from Africa? Like, what's going on? It's crazy. The stuff you see, man. All right. We don't have anything else we can do, so we're just going to end the turn. I think I quick save already. I always quick save just in case the game crashes. RomeTotalWar be weird, bruh. So I did get attacked. I've got at least 2 turns to make it to him. This turn and the next one. Maybe another one. Okay, Campus Frisii. 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 Would a port even do anything, though? That's 100. Paved roads might be better. Fashion leaders, religion differs from the settlement. Let's see. I could... Do we have any corruption? No, but just having the extra public order would be nice. Yes. We'll lower the tax rate on that. All right, the monastery. Paladins, brother. I'm going to recruit a unit of paladins. Forget construction. All right, 1 unit of Francisca. How much are they, actually? Eesh. Eesh, bro. As soon as I leave this town, the Romans are literally going to come right up and besiege me. But I don't know what else to do. I can't really split my army. Man. What to do, what to do, what to do. So something I found out, actually, and I can't take credit for this. I would never want to steal, you know, an idea and act like it was mine. That's just not something that I do. But I've came across a channel, and I highly recommend you guys check this guy out. He knows what he's talking about. Here I thought I was like obsessed with the game, and I'm like learning all kinds of stuff from this dude. So I think his name on YouTube is the letters TD, you know, like parenthesis or abbreviation for like tower defense, but I don't think that's what it stands for. So the letters TD and then the word strategos. I don't know if you guys have, you know, heard of him, but he's got a RomeTotalWar or a TotalWar channel where he knows a lot of stuff that I don't even know. But this is what I learned from him on one of his shorts that just randomly came across my feed. So apparently if there's any kind of army, rebels, etc., standing on any of your roads in your regions, then it actually cuts off your trade. And I can't believe that I didn't know that. Like if you look here, this road, this paved road going to Campus Mark Romani and Campus Lombardi, I have trade with the Lombards. So as you can see, these little caravans are on my roads there, and they're going to Lombardy. And if you look up here, there are no caravans right here on this road. And it's because these rebels are standing on my road. I had no idea. Like I already knew, like if you go in the settlement details here, in the income department, devastation, this is a penalty to your income when there's any rebel force anywhere in your region. But this devastation number, I don't think has anything to do with the trade. Like the trade here with the caravan trade on your roads, I don't know if that's tied to devastation. I wouldn't think so. I think that's more so referring to like all the farmland in the region is getting raided from the rebels is kind of what it simulates from what I understand. But so separate from that, if they're on your actual roads, it's going to cause even more financial penalty to your trade just because it kind of simulates them, you know, raiding caravans and stuff. So that's interesting. I learned that from Strategos, the whole road thing. But so in order to get my income back up, I can't really do a whole lot. This little small army here is not going to be able to do much at all to these Romans. But if I bring, well, I don't know. Could I have anything? I can't really build anything at the moment. My income is so bad. But I'm trying to think. See, these paladins actually cost a lot, if I'm not mistaken. Almost 1,200. And they're 250 upkeep. So the Francisca costs 526 and they only cost 163 upkeep. So to be honest, I think I'm going to prioritize the Francisca here ban simply because of the basically the penalty. Or hold up, what am I trying to say here? My mind just went blank. So the Francisca, they cost less to recruit, cost less to upkeep. So by recruiting the Francisca as a priority, I will be able to have more income to work with, less upkeep. This guy here, I don't really want to take him out, but I might have to. Man, what can I do with all this? There's Roman armies everywhere. I don't really have the means to like separate them or separate my forces into multiple armies because I don't have enough to have multiple armies. All these different generals that I have is, you know, a decent amount of public order, or not public order, but upkeep there that I'm having to pay every turn. What's going on here? Poor cavalry commander, confident attacker. I'm just going to have him as cavalry support. This dude's still young, or younger, not young. Okay, well, I can retrain. There's 2 generals in that force. These guys will probably attack in 2 turns. I can't make it up there in 2 turns, I don't think. I don't know. I don't have an option on anything else. I'm just going to have to full send it and hope I can get there in time. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to full send it, brother. Whichever would be fastest, I guess. Let's quick save. That's going to be 1 turn. I'll be able to make it in the corner. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. Should we bring somebody down to give more of a Christian bonus? I'm still going to be in the positive there. What about here? Still Christian. What about here? Christian there. Campus Frisii. That's the one that's struggling. Okay, then. What if we... What can we even do here? 32%. 32%. I guess the only saving grace is that that army does not have a general. Let's try this. Didn't work out. Okay. No good mercenary recruitment available. Okay, I wasn't able to retrain up my heavy sword here band, unfortunately. How much upkeep do they cost? Not extreme. My spy, can't really do much with him. Let's see. Do I want to come down? What are we looking like? Can't really fight that force with what I got. I've got to start making some sort of progress. You guys, oh, this force is just so... I'm going to actually just start fighting some of these battles. Can't even reach this turn. That stinks. Alright, well. Okay. Can I recruit anything from here? I don't think I can. That's going to get recruitment next turn. 5 archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 sword units. The Francisca. Nothing good, really, that I can do much. Trying to be careful with my money for sure. Let's not go too overboard. Let's do a Christian chapel. Might as well do something. Yeah. Bring the tax rate up. Very high everywhere. Okay. Quick save. Marriage celebrations. Watch it be a 12-year-old again. Where? 34. Dang. She robbed a cradle. She robbed a cradle. What is this army doing? Okay, these guys have already built rams. Holy cow. 3 rams already. Yeah, they're definitely attacking next turn. But if I bring my army here, maybe I'll be in reinforcement range. I'm going to quick save, though, just in case if anything goes wrong. Let's bring Francisca. Bring this guy down. I can, actually. Dang it, I need to get paved roads here ASAP. I can't recruit anything from there either. Okay. I'm so limited on what I can do, but I'm trying to be careful. I'm just bouncing back and forth. Kind of dumbfounded here, but we'll just do this.
Killer waiting for orders. Death approaches.
Is there a character there? Okay, no, that's not a character. Maybe try it. Of course they didn't get it. Okay. Well, I'm in the vicinity. Bring this army up to something like that. Hopefully I'm in range. Pretty please. Yeah, he backed off. Fair enough. Fair enough. And I didn't get attacked by the Romans either. That is very surprising. So what I'm going to do, no more messing around here, brother, let me tell you. I'm going to chase these guys down. It's the last thing I do. Let's retrain. Yes. We'll do a cesspit. Actually, would a market help me out any? That'd be 260 compared to 224. Nah, it wouldn't. We'll do the cesspit for the growth and the population bonus. Or public health bonus. Saxons. I want to kill this guy. Not gonna make it. More Francisca. Let's do paved roads, actually. Or no. I need Francisca. Alright. Bet. Now I can move... What's in this army, even? So I've got vision on these guys. 3 committed tenseis. Let's move the spy up. Trash troops. I can handle that. I can handle that. I think. Bunch of spears. What to do? I'm worried about these guys. I think they're going to attack me for sure. 100%. What can I recruit from here? Nothing. What about from here? Or from here? Let's do another unit of archers. I want to bring these guys into the city. Retrain them. What about this guy? Grower. Drinking companion. Let's bring him down. That way I have somebody in every city at least. And then of course, this guy. Let's see. Astute White, Donatus Heretic. Has a negative effect on public order. Dang. Feeling poorly. Astute Wife. Alright, well. Bonus to Christian conversion at least.
General.
For the king!
General.
Well, no more just bouncing around. Let's go ahead and edit. I just feel so, like, what do I do, you know? Not much I can do. Okay, well, we're getting trade rights. Let's see if we can demand 1,000. Like, that's just like bare minimum. Do 1,000. That's like low. Surely you can afford that, brother. Come on. You're not even going to pay me 1,000? Man, cheesecake. They've almost completely taken over the Sassanid Empire. Sassanids are almost no more. Ooh, we got the Huns wiped out. Constantinople and Thessalonia. Okay, I see you, Huns. Their Sarmatians are on the move. The Goths are doing pretty good. Vandals are coming. Nice. So the Vandals look like they're heading right toward Rome. That's what I need. Vandals, target Rome for me. Preoccupy them. Distract them. Give me a little bit of assistance here, brother. Okay. Let's bring these guys into the city. Retrain. One more unit of archers. And then I can get one more unit of Francisca. That's what I was looking for, brother. There we go. That's a blacksmith. That's not even a weaponsmith. I don't even have a weaponsmith. I've got to get some buildings going. I feel like I'm lagging behind here. Okay. So in order to get the movement bonus to make sure that I'm able to capture or to besiege this town this turn, I'm going to send my cav in first. Join up with my army. Let's do saps. I ain't playing around. I ain't messing around. You think I'm playing? We'll do one thing of ladders just in case we end up needing them for any reason. Hold up. I ain't even got time. I need to... Oh, man. What am I going to do here? What does he even have? Hopefully trash troops. I could send these three up with this guy after I fight this battle. Or actually right now. Let's send... Let's do this. Let's send this guy up. It's the only thing I really know to do, to be honest. I could win this battle with just these, surely. And then I've got the Francisca below. Oh man, this is... I'm gonna exterminate this population. Yeah. Okay, he has no command traits. Thank goodness. These guys, oh my goodness, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. I don't even know if I can get this. If I can win this. Hopefully he just plants his men on the walls. And then the saps can just break the walls and destroy them. Can I get any good lucky hits here? I'm going to do a quick save. See if I can get a good roll here. Target. Let's reload that. See if we can get a re-roll. Men grow tired of sleep, love, singing, and dancing sooner than war. War never gets old, brother. All right, try again. Just a mission target, brother. Just a target. Couldn't hit it. We'll try on the next turn. I'm going to hire mercenaries next turn if I can. That would be a good idea. Get 1 unit of Golden Band. Swing these guys in to the army as well. Should be able to be enough to do something there. Not going to be able to make it, though.
Yes. Orders. Leaving the army.
I might have to do this just in case I'm unable to make it.
Yes. Orders.
This is what I'm going to have to do.
No more moves. Yes.
Something like that. All right. Just to get everything up there to prevent that city from getting taken. All right. Quick save. Trade rates. Will you give me 1,000? Fingers crossed, mate. Are you serious, bro? And you're going to deny it now. Bruh. Alright, bruv. Attack me? Okay. Okay. That's the army with the Grawl Knights. Okay. So what I'm going to do, he's got the reinforcing army here coming with 2 Palatina, 2 committed Tenseis. What's this guy's stats? Lazy, Glutton, Inferior Builder. Okay, he has no morale bonus to anything. Like nothing at all. Okay. Perfect. So, this guy, this commander, will not give his army any bonus against me. So, hopefully that helps me out. Men grow tired of... Okay, that's the same thing. Same thing I just read, brother. Same thing. Do better. Alright. That's a long load time. Alright, start deployment. Nice. Decent open land. Got plenty of archers. Hopefully that will come in handy. War cry. Do something like that. These guys, they don't have tight formation. Okay. I'll do that. Spears. Just like this. We'll do something like that. And then the archers will take off of skirmish mode. We'll plant them right here. Just like that. And of course, bring my cav in for the assistance. I will plant them right in the rear there. Start the battle.
The enemy have brought more weaklings to reinforce their line.
Let's run straight in. I ain't playing around. Let's walk the archers for a second. We'll do this just to not get too close. Okay, they launched a volley. Hopefully we got some good range now. There we go. Halt, halt, halt. War cry. And charge in. There we go. Okay, break shield wall, charge. Break shield wall, charge. Beautiful. I'm getting all kinds of good engagements here. Run. Break shield wall. Run. Now we got 2 spears in. Now encircle. It's like so. Let's bring up the Francisca. Last one is about to drop. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Drop them. Drop them like they're hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Oh, let's do the war cry on that. And charge. Halt. Let's do the war cry here and charge in the side. That's the Plumbatari too. I want to get a good charge on these guys. Break shield wall. And charge here. Charge there. Charge here. Beautiful. Got a few more spears in there. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want to start getting my cav in here if I can. Try to get some good engagements. So these are the Francisco Warband here. They have throwing axes, and they also have their primary axe weapon or their secondary axe weapon. But they are very powerful. Not super big on their design. I feel like there could have been a little more effort toward these guys. The plain brown shields with the mustard yellow tourniquet. The turncoat or the kilt, whatever they're wearing. I feel like they could have been a little more aesthetically pleasing. Okay. And there we go. Those guys have routed. Halt. And charge here. War cry. Charge those guys. Charge here. Charge them from the side. And then I'm going to line my men up here. And I'm going to get the archers in behind them. There we go.
Warlord lies dead. Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his
Just like so.
warriors bleed. The enemy army runs. Now hunt them down.
Run. I'm going to reform these guys up just for a little more protection for my archers. I'm going to form these guys up like so. Okay. Now, of course, I don't know if these Moorish raiders are going to come back, but let's go ahead and try to chase down some of these routed units. Let's send our Francisca up or turn them around to counter. Okay. Encircle the general. Move up. Actually, halt. Charge, 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 charge. Just like that. Now you come in from behind. Just like that. There we go. Charge here, here, move up. Just like so. Chase those guys. All right, war cry and charge in the back. There we go. Shoot these guys in the back. I want to see some good archer engagements. Lock up with them so they stay in the same place. They're perfectly vulnerable. There we go. Beautiful. Pick them off. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we got the Auxilia Platina here. I want to make sure I try to route as many of these guys as I can. Okay. Those archers have done everything but finish those guys off. Let's shoot the backs there. Halt. I am out of missiles, looks like. Run these guys up. Charge, charge, charge. Okay, well, charge in then. Not like I have another choice. Okay. There we go. Charge in. There we go. Move on up. Let's just encircle the general. There we go. Run our men up. We're going to run them up there. Encircle them.
The enemy warlord showed
There we go. We got the general kill. Let's go.
general.
Let's go.
Show fear. Now they may
Route those guys.
Attack! Attack!
Come up this way. We'll go triple speed. There we go. We got the route. And there's the full route. Let's go.
Now
Yo, that was crazy. And then, of course, you can always use your ranged men, like archers, etc., which are a lot faster. Hold down the Alt key, and they will switch to their knives, daggers, whatever they use. And then you can attack with them in melee mode to chase down a lot of routed units, which is really helpful if you have a lack of cav or whatever, to where you're able to basically chase down a lot more routed units and prevent, you know, units from escaping. And now, I think, should be able to, I think that I'll just end it here because we have won. But I think with that, whoa, dude.
enemy are in full flight.
Let's go.
It's yours.
2,300 kills. 2,300 kills. And we lost 650-ish, 660. Let's go. But I think we killed enough men to where we should be able to just walk right in the city. I don't think enough of them escape back to the city to actually survive. Could be just like walk right in. He serves me most who serves his country best. We got the city, baby. Let's go. And you know what we're doing? What did I just do? What happened? Did I click accidentally? Oh, thank God. Oh, I thought I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing, but I definitely want to exterminate the populace here. I've got to get some money, bro. I've got to. It's the only thing I know to do. And that's going to help me a lot on public order, trying to convert the paganism. Well, my faction leader died. Now we have Meroveus, which is crazy that he died. Clodio the Conqueror. I wonder how he died. Surely I didn't lose him in that last fight, did I? Okay, yeah, he died peacefully. I didn't lose him in the battle. Clodio the Conqueror died peacefully, but he was only like 60. Typically, generals last till the age of 64. Let's see, what is this guy? Christian, grower, faction heir. Unfortunately, I'm going to make this guy my heir. Yeah, I'm going to make this guy my heir because he's already going to be a decent general and be able to convert to Christianity. And he looks cool too. I really just don't have any good generals, to be honest. None of them are really all that good. That guy looks cool. Man. I'm going to make this guy my heir. Just because he has the... I don't know, though. What to do. Hiding from the world, -2 morale. Bro, this sucks. Pagan, bureaucrat, grower. Maybe make this guy my faction heir. Or this guy. I don't know. Who has my army at the moment? So there's my faction heir. And then Tancred. Okay, so I'll make him my faction heir. That's fine. And so, yeah, as you can see, I changed this guy from being the faction heir to Tancred. And so now he has the disinherited trait, which gives -1 influence. So not only changing your faction heir will take away the bonus to influence that faction heir gives, but it'll also give you a negative trait. But it is what it is. Had to do something. Had to do something, brother. Okay, so Tancred's my faction heir. Poor cavalry commander. Well, it's a good thing I don't have cavalry, right? Let's retrain. What's our recruitment like? We can do Francisca. I'll do that for sure. Let's retrain up our Francisca. And then let's do... What do I want to do here? I could go for a port. What would a port give me? Not a lot. Give me some. Might be worth it just for now. To put a Mithras. I don't want to convert them right away. Take advantage of that experience bonus. Okay. Now let's hire more Francisca. We'll hire paladins, baby. Finally getting some paladins in here. What about weaponsmith? We'll do the weaponsmith. And then here we'll do hermitage. Here we'll do High King's Hall. Boost the tax. Hire another unit of levy. These guys can't even make it. I'm going to do this. See if I can hire these guys. I'm going to hire the mercenary veterani. Call me crazy. I'll disband them after I use them. I don't want the other guys, though. Let's do this. I've got to send these guys up. General. Why won't you move for me? Why won't you move, sir? Move out. I can attack him from here. Are you serious? Bro. That's not where I wanted to move, dude. Yes. What about this? General. Move out. I might have to do this for real. What has he even got? Not really, doesn't have much. Lombard berserkers? Holy cow. Okay, so I'm going to try something. Let's try to assassinate this guy. First time fail. Reload. It is pleasant when the sea is high and the winds are dashing the waves about, to watch from the shores the struggles of another, by Lucretius. Boom, boom. Try that again. Okay. Try that again. That ain't working, brother. Oh well. We tried. That's all you can do. Brave men are a city's strongest tower of defense, by Alcaeus. Waiting to ambush. Orders? All right. Yes, General. Lord. Chief. Okay. Lord. So let's do this. Nice. We are able to get the reinforcements. Let's go, baby. It worked out. War spares not the brave, but the cowardly, by Anacreon. Anacreon I had when I was drawing. That's what it sounded like, Anacreon. All right, bet. So these guys can do the spear or the shield wall. We'll place these guys up there too. Okay. Bring these guys in the front. And then these cavalry can fire. And let's just bring these guys up with them. Start battle.
Reinforcements have arrived, eager for the taste of enemy blood.
Let them come to us. Burgundian Lancers. Reinforcements coming from this direction. I need a lot of those spearmen. Those guys are going to be very helpful. Okay, I'm going to triple speed this and speed this up, and I'll be right back. These guys are winded. Kind of want to give them a little second to rest. Let's see, I could send these guys up. Pause. Okay, you guys need to walk so you don't run through my ranks. Do something like that. Pause. Gosh, they cannot line up correctly, or it's just a skill issue. Okay. I need to go on normal speed. So they started berserking. Although they're not doing a whole lot, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I've got these guys. Why are you not firing? I don't know why. That's why, because my freaking general is all trampling over top of them. They can't get clear. There we go. Some good spear action in there. Beautiful. Move in like that. Halt. And then, of course, run these guys up. Charge, charge, charge. Go this way. Run up here. Run this way. Hit the Burgundian Lancers. Hit the Barbarian Cav. And then throw the spears.
The warlord of the enemy army is running like a startled goat. Hunt him. Goats make...
There we go. There went the enemy, the warlord.
Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee.
Let's just chase those guys down. Attack here. Okay, now bring these guys up. Whoa, get out of there. Don't want to be in that spear warband. Attack the Lancers. Boom, baby. That's a good kill. Okay. Charge them from behind. There's one. There he goes. That's the last unit there. Get that last unit there. Boom, baby. Hit them there. Let's triple speed this up. There we go. Okay. Now. Whoops.
The enemy army runs.
There they go.
Hunt them down.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. That's a slaughter. That's a slaughter fest, brother. The last units are escaping. I don't know if that'll be enough to run back. I think that was pretty much a full army wipe. I'll take what I can get. There they are.
Victory is the reward.
Took 1,000. That'll put hair on your chest, brother. Straight black coffee. Right. Coffee, mate. Let's do a little quick save. See if we can wipe out this diplomat. Yeah, I get it. You're dead, bro. All right, well, that was a waste of time. I think the slain care little if they sleep or rise again by Aeschylus. I butchered that. What about this guy? He's probably Christian, though. Might not want to kill him. These guys are 430. That's crazy. What about building now? Wouldn't hurt. I'm going to do the paved roads. And then retrain.
Orders.
What are we going to do here? Population-wise.
Lord.
Let's disband. Disband. Disband.
Orders, Chief.
Okay.
Orders. General.
All right, well,
General.
that was worth it.
Ready.
We got killer results there.
Orders.
Okay.
General.
Bring these guys back in. All right, so we'll have 4 spears for the army, 2 spears for the levy, or garrison rather, 3 archers. Starting to train paladins up. We can build a weaponsmith here now. We should build the paved roads next after the weaponsmith for sure. Hermitage. Okay. So that's good on that. High King Hall. Port here. Got the retraining going on. What about our tax rates? Boom, 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 boom. All tax rates covered. There we go. Finally, we're making progress. There are no more large armies. There's a couple little small ones that could all join up into one army. The Vandals are preoccupying Rome around here, giving me a little bit of leeway. And of course, multiple hordes heading in my direction toward Rome. But if Rome and the hordes just destroy one another, that'll make it easier on me. I would like to come down here and take this settlement as soon as I can, as soon as I retrain. But I think that's probably a good spot to go ahead and call it on this. But yeah, if you made it to this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to go ahead and save this here. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, there's going to be 2 video recommendations below. You got the Realm Total War Advice playlist, and then you got whatever video I recommend here in the suggestions. And don't forget to go vote on that community poll what faction you'd like to see me play as next. But without further ado, hope you guys have a wonderful day, noon, morning, night. God bless.